Hi YouTube, it's me, I'm back. It's Nikki from Nikki Loves Locks. Today I have something that's similar to me, a vintage item. So yeah, this is an older mulberry item, as you can probably tell by the dust bag if you know it. So I've got this to unbox for you guys. It's something I've wanted for a while and it came up for an absolute bargain price and I just couldn't say no. So if you're new here, thank you for joining me on my channel. My name is Nikki and this is my channel Nikki Loves Lux. Lux to me is everything from now being in a size 10, yes 10 UK t-shirt, through to finding a vintage item you absolutely love. So if you like things like that, you're hopefully going to love it on my channel. Feel free to subscribe and like videos, etc. But I don't want to keep you hanging and tease you too much, but here is an absolute beauty, and I want to say that I was inspired. I think it might be a certain YouTuber that I love. Gwenny, do you have a bag like this? It's similar to this, at least, but I could not believe my eyes when I came across this. Would you have a look at this absolute vintage beauty in this absolutely stunning gold metallic colour? Now, I will admit I am a complete and utter magpie. If there's something shiny, sparkly, I'm drawn to it like a moth to flame. And recently, when I've been in my bag collection, we may as well just call it a collection at this stage, I'm being more and more drawn to vintage items for a couple of reasons. One being quality, another being price, and the third one is sustainability, which there probably is a few of us looking at that. You can also get items that you're not going to be walking past everybody in the street and have the same item, and that really appeals to me. Now, I've always been a lover of the Alexa. You've seen my Portobello Blue Alexa, but I thought let's show you this one. So again, same kind of deal here. It's got that suede effect inside, but you've got that beautiful mulberry lining in there, and I love the distressed effect of the leather. If I unzip from here, again what you'll see is you have the lining inside. Obviously, because she's a vintage beauty, what I'd be looking for here is that the stitching's right, that this part here is right. Again, I would also be googling the code and looking at what the common serial numbers are for fakes, just to make sure that's right. But I've already had this authenticated and I know it's come back good, so that's a good thing. But what I love about this bag is a couple of things. So I can take this strap off. It doesn't seem to want to come off. It's just being a wee swine. Yeah, I think it's just a bit like me, a wee bitty stiff. It seems to be a bit unhappy at this side. But hey, I'm not going to take that off, let's be honest. You could carry it like that if you really wanted to, but for me, like everything else, I love a crossbody bag, so that's how this is going to work for me. What I love is you can just tell the quality of this, the feel of the leather and everything else is just absolutely out of this world. I will hook this beauty back on. I got this from an extremely well-known UK reseller who I've done business with on quite a few occasions. So again, that's it. Cross body length on me. I think that's actually a good height. I think it goes well with the khaki green. Also goes well with the mustard on the cushion. But yeah, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colour. And you know, it's to me it's eye-catching. It's a fraction of the price of current designer items, but also, like I've said, it's a piece of like fashion history came from the Alexa family. You know, Alexa Chung inspired those bags quite some time ago, and for me, I like bags that like this, that I'm not going to be terrified to use it in case it gets damaged, because let's be honest, I'm not going to buy bags or other items for them to sit on a shelf and not be used. For me, they're all about what I can use them for, how I can deal with them, and when I use them. And for me, this will be an everyday type bag. I'll be using this hopefully on Saturday. I like to go for walks on a Saturday, and that just to me goes either dress up, dress down. Very much fits in with my style. But yeah, an absolute classic that I love. Yeah, there's signs of damage on it, but you could call it damage, you could call it wear and tear, I could call it signs of life, and some signs that someone absolutely loved it. And that's what's super important to me as well. I'm giving it another shot at being used. Of course, with it being Mulberry, it's got its little label inside with your this piece here, and then this piece here with your made in label too. They're the types of things, if you're looking at vintage Mulberry items, that you should be looking for, just to check the authenticity. Also think it goes well with my lovely Soru necklace, which is actually an evil eye. I just caught that there and I absolutely loved it. But yeah, an absolute steal. And as I said, way better than buying currently priced, boring, quiet luxury items from a number of the fashion houses right now. Let me know what you think of it. You know, Mulberry's been a brand for me, being in the UK and growing up when I did. Mulberry was absolutely hugely aspirational brand, and very much cool, especially with the Alexa and the Beeswater. And some of these bags are making a real resurgence now in popularity, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. So, you know, maybe if you've got one of these in the house, dig it out, get it used, and just let it come back to life, and you know, get it out there and just have fun with your items, because there's no point buying something nice and then letting it sit on a shelf and gather dust. You're not using it, sell it, do whatever you need to. Buy fabulous things like this for a fraction of the price as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed my bag today. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Are you looking at more and more vintage items? Where are you sourcing those vintage items from? If you've got any hints or tips for anyone else on the channel, if you pop them in the comments, you might be helping a girl out find their absolute dream bag. You never know, it might have been the one that got away many, many years ago. Like me, I couldn't afford this back in the day, but I can now, which is fabulous. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care everyone, bye now.